Let us carry on with our discussion by Welcome back, everyone. Today I want to focus once again on research methodology logic. The focus of our attention is on a case study research design method. When you are doing a case study, the first port of call is, as always, is a research question. What are the research questions? And usually, when you have embarked on a case study approach, the questions are usually those questions that start with a why, a how, even a what question. Because case study can either be an inductive case study, which is what I want to discuss today, or an embedded case study. I will touch on both types of case studies briefly today and expand more next week. So an inductive case study methodology, you start off with a research question, and the next step or decision in the logic of methodology is then to decide on cases to select for your study. This is theoretically important because you select a case on the basis of the theoretical questions you have. And this is where you are going to validate your work. For instance, we talk about external validity. You can select a case to fill conceptual gaps or theoretical gaps. Remember, theory is made up of different building blocks such as concepts, hypotheses, variables. So you select cases that will assist you to extend knowledge around conceptual issues. That is the reason you need to be clear of your theoretical grounding. Sometimes when you select a case, you want theoretical flexibility because at this stage, you are not quite sure which theory you want to expand on, and your cases will elucidate that. So you have now applied critical thinking and methodology logic in identifying your cases. It could be that you want to shed light on a particular variable. It could be that a particular theoretical concept had gaps or certain issues that you are focusing on in your study were silent in that particular theory. And therefore, when you select a case, you want to fill those gaps. So you need to really take time in selecting your cases because you have to tell a story, a theoretical story, why you have selected a case or two or three. Questions normally arise: what constitutes a case? A case may be a case study, an organization. It may be, if you are looking at leadership, for example, it could be certain leaders or a number of particular leaders. A case could also be a group of people. A case could be an entity, an organizational entity. It could be a set of industries, or it could be some entities, organizational entities within a particular industry. And it is critical that you are very clear in identifying your cases, in defining your cases, in providing rationale and theoretical basis for selecting a case. So a case study is not a question of saying, I'm going to have 3 case study organizations. No, it's a question of thinking through logically, why do you want these cases? What will come out of these cases? How are you going to contribute to knowledge because of the cases you selected? And once you've answered those questions, you are able to address the issue of external validity. Let's pause there for today, and we will carry on with the case study approach next week. All the best.